game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for George. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Move the ball.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The shot no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. On the wing, Harris, guarded by McLemore. Here's Shelton. The three-pointer off the freak. Defense right on him. Fires the three. And Indiana, another three.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a
The 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Houston Rockets. Well, it was the Rockets in their last game with a loss to the Suns in Phoenix. They've had a tough time over the last few weeks, 3-7 in their last 10 games. We'll see if they can make amends tonight. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do.
The Rockets are looking to defeat their Western Conference rival going into this game. Thrilled to be back in Oklahoma City, the Thunder ready for that home court advantage. And, of course, Enes Kanter. Even without him over the short term, they've really come together and are playing some pretty good basketball.
Well, as fans, as teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to go, given all he brings to the table. But I like what the trade does for him to help him long term.
Well, we'll see, because you don't make a change this drastic without having a period of adjustment. So you may be right. We'll see how long it takes and whether this new look roster can gel.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Rockets. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Jordan is out there with Cody Zeller. And it's Ariza in at the small forward position. We're about 1 minute into the first. Houston moving the ball around. Harden, no good. On defense, Houston. It's a three-point game. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
Here's Zeller. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And Westbrook, here we go. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
The shot by Harden, wide open. Buries it from three-point range. Harden's got 5 points so far.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
B, guarded by Harden. Shot clock at 6. Here's B, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. B's got his second basket of the game. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, I had the chance to talk with the head coach for Houston, and my first question was, what's the plan against Kevin Durant, probably the premier scorer in the entire league? He said, well, it starts with trying to keep the ball out of his hands, because once he catches it, you're kind of at his mercy. Guys, Durant's so long he can just shoot over the top. When he does get the ball, expect to see some double teams.
All right, Doris.
You're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Harden. 14 points from him the last game against Phoenix. Off target from outside. Thunder trailing by 3. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. B, guarded by Harden. B, no good. That would have tied it. Houston leading by 3. Jordan kicks to Beverly. Jordan against Gortat. Here's Beverly. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
So it's the Thunder now. A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's B. Drills it from outside. B's got 10.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
So it's both teams making the Thunder with the lead. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Robinson is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Lawson. Then it's Gary Neal. And it's Capella in at the center.
He totally lost his defender, broke his ankles, then knocks down the jumper.
That was just an amazing play. I mean, you talk about making him reach for thin air. Wow.
And that one's good. Capella's got his first bucket of the night.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
All the contact, and he'll shoot two. He's made all three.
Season continue to carry over.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Robinson. Harden comes in for Gary Neal. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Ty Lawson. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
I mean, no stress in that one. A game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. I mean, amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Ariza has the open look. Good on the triple. Ariza's got 6 points.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Westbrook passes to B. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that it is.
Yeah, the drive to the bucket was great, but the finger roll was even better.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers was just a man on a mission. He finished with 36 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Gortat's checked in. Zeller, he's checked in for the Rockets.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for DeAndre Jordan. 2nd in field goal percentage, 3rd in rebounding, and he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And you mentioned it. I mean, one of the top shooters in the league, quick trigger with just a little better footwork. Boy, I tell you what, he could even move higher up the rankings.
Now, here's Ariza. 6 points for him. Harden can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
B, guarded by Harden. Shot clock at 6. Here's B. Again, Oklahoma City.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Here is Harden. 9 points in the game so far. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He said their plan was run their offense through James Harden. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
And thank you for that, Doris.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Russell Westbrook. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Well, I'll tell you what.
And so that's the end of the...
Yes, I'm here with Josh Smith and...
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough ones.
Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with B, and it's Gortat in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And the shot is good. 11 points for James Harden.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
B, guarded by Harden. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Rockets trail by 14. Stolen away. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And he gets it to go. And it's 6 points for Russell Westbrook.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Ball's knocked loose. And they're moving it up. And he lobs it up. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Durant's got 12 in the game.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And they double up Jordan. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. No good from Durant.
Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play.
The putback, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Showing us a little force on that putback, Kev.
Well, there was no way he was going to let that chance slip away.
No, sir.
Hey, guys, but how about the positioning there when the shot went up? Beautiful.
Harden's got room. Thunder with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But, hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
No one near him. That one goes. Count it. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
B, guarded by Harden. Here's B, and the Thunder another 3.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
And let's focus briefly on an area we often overlook: point guard rebounding. Here are the leaders in that category over the past 10 games. Fifth, Russell Westbrook.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
Absolutely. I mean, that's no coincidence. The ability to have an impact everywhere on the floor, not just on the perimeter. I think that's what separates a lot of the great point guards from the good ones.
Oklahoma City leading by 19 points. Passes it to B. To the middle. Gortat inside. And good on the basket. Book it. Gortat's got 4 this quarter.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
And that one's good. Westbrook. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been out to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
On up the court, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Westbrook's got 10 points here in the second half.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Durant, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 14 points for Kevin Durant.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assist.
Shot to stop the run. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Marcin Gortat. The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. Gary Neal's checked in for the Rockets. Houston also making some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Capella. Zeller comes in for Thomas Robinson. And it's Harden in for Johnson. And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Harden. Zeller is out there with Gary Neal. Then it's Jordan. And it's Lawson in at the point.
Some fantastic numbers here for B. He's got 26 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligently. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
Decker's checked in for the Rockets. Lawson with it. Now guarded by Payne. Kicks it to Zeller. On the wing, Harden. Harden draws the double to the wing right side. And the wide open shot from Decker. Offline with his 3. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. B, the pass to Payne. There's the pick. Here's B. Off target with his 3.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
1 made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Fires for 3. Shot's good. B's got 11 in the second half.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Ripped away and pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Poked away. Pushing it up. Takes a 3. And the Thunder another 3.
Just dialed in from the three-point line in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on them with the triple.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. It's Harden with the drive. He took good advantage of that screen.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
B, guarded by Harden. B, and the three off target. For Houston, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Lawson dishes to Harden. Takes the three. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his third rebound tonight. Pass to Billar. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's B. And a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
On the wing, Harden. Uncovered. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Harden's got 19 points. Now the feed to Payne. B, guarded by Harden. Just 5 on the clock. B, the pass to Smith. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Lets it fly from 18. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Dion Waiters checked in for Oklahoma City. And then for Houston, Robinson's checked in for Zeller. Johnson comes in for Decker. And it's Brewer in for James Harden. Shots good by Waiters.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And for the...
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk. He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
To the inside. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Feeds it to Smith. Fires from the wing. Brewer with the rebound. Here's Lawson. Got a piece of it. And they're able to recover. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Smith, no luck. Waiters against Robinson. Lawson is doubled. Robinson kicks to Brewer. Another miss by Houston. There's the pass to Billar, and that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Here's B. Misses there. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
This week on NBA 2K TV, we show you some behind-the-scenes bloopers. I don't know if we're allowed to do that. Update you on road to the finals. Vote on your most laughable plays of the season. And give you a chance to earn VC and 2K TV Interactive. Ready for some fun? Tune in now. This week on NBA 2K TV, we show you some behind-the-scenes bloopers. I don't know if we're allowed to do that. Update you on road to the finals. Vote on your most laughable plays of the season.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Moments away, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. The wins have been coming pretty steadily for the Thunder. What a year they're having. They've run up the best record in the NBA with some absolutely flawless performances. They've been a fun team to watch over the first half of the season. One of the guys to watch tonight, Monte Ellis, such an explosive player at times, really dangerous when the fourth quarter rolls around, Shaq.
Yeah, Ellis, a.k.a. Baby AI, still has the speed to force defenders off of him. He's improved in the mid-range game also, but he can punish teams, especially if they disrespect him and give him space.
Well, the best thing that he can do is create.
It's an interconference contest here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as the Thunder play one at home. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. And, of course, Gortat. He's a guy getting integrated right now, still settling in with his new team.
You know, like you were saying, the trade has the team buzzing. I mean, they're on fire. You can already see it in the warm-ups, how loose and confident they look out there.
You know, and also gives players a huge boost knowing that the guys running this team, the owner, the front office, they also are committed to winning. And so that, in and of itself, I believe, gives a player far more confidence to go out there and compete.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Paul George is out there with Nene. Then it's Ellis. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Hill in at the one spot. The shot's good from B.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Outside Hill. The drive by Ellis. Softly drops in the floater.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
And here now the Thunder. 6-point game. The shot's good from B.
Oh, terrific move there. I think he may need to check those ankles. He just left the defender on the ground.
That is a highlight and a half, guys, or a highlight plus. Anytime you shake a guy out of his shoes like that, it's going to make the rounds for sure.
George with no one around. The three-pointer no good. Here's Oklahoma City. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
And so it's Indiana with it. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
Indiana again missing.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second-chance points.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
B, he's guarded by Ellis. 6 to shoot.
Oh, that was nasty. And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Hill passes to Ellis. He drains the quick shot.
Monte Ellis getting it done. Wow.
And it's Gortat, that time on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight. Let's go to our 2K leaderboard. 3-point shooting, where you expect to see some high percentages from the shooting guard position. And that's just what this group has provided. Freak number 1.
He just oozes with confidence out there beyond the arc. That's where he makes his living, as he should. I mean, given how efficient he's been from long range.
Well, we've all heard ball don't lie. Well, numbers don't lie either. I mean, he's got range that I'd put up against.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early. Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
From deep three-point range, and the Thunder another 3.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooters. It's imperative that they get a hand up.
Lets the 3 fly. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing the frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Lambert. Smith checked in for Oklahoma City. Payne comes in for Russell Westbrook. Here's B, and the Thunder another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Got a piece of it. And here's the break. Pulls up for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 26 points for Freak.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Here's Lambert, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Screen by Smith. 29 seconds left in the first. Screen by Ibaka. Here's B, 6 on the shot clock. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them. There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Thunder out in front, running away with this one. And we'll get a chance now to hear from the Brazilian big man Nene about the development of this Wizards. With Nene in the mix, that team is indeed capable. Both teams deciding to change it up. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. On the court for Indiana, they've got Paul George. Whiteside is out there with Nene. Then there's Ellis. And it's Hill in at the point guard position. And the jam by Whiteside.
And, Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets had a huge game. He finished with 39 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
That is good.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
The Pacers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul of the game, or in the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no, not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And the foul called on Freak. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Pacers have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game, and George drops them both. 1:12 left to play here in the second quarter. B, he's guarded by Ellis. Just 5 on the clock. Here's B, and Whiteside sends it back. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. George has got the ball. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game, Greg. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Whiteside against Gortat. Shots good by Ellis.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Here's B. And a miss there on the triple. Here's George. Fires the 3. The shot is off. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided.
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know.
Okay, guys, great work in the first half.
That's how you take care of business on your home court. Couple things. Our passing has been very precise. I'll give you guys a lot of credit for that. We've been extremely smart.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for B. He's got 44 points. And talk about the three ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Thunder 5 right now. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with B. And it's Gortat in at center. Here's B. And the Thunder another 3.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this point from beyond the arc.
Ellis. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. The Pacers have gone 9 of 13 from the line, and the free throw, no good. B, he's guarded by Hill. Beyond the arc. Sticks another. 3 more from B. B's got 53.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against Houston.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Hill, no good.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Here's B. And the layup's good off the glass. B's got 11 in the second half.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Here's Whiteside, and that one is hammered home.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Out to the right wing. And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook. B, he's guarded by Ellis. Here's B. No good with the triple. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Hill kicks to George. And it's off from three-point range.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Pass to Whiteside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Knocked away. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. So both teams changing it up here. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. The Pacers making a switch here. Arthur's checked in. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on an 18-6 run. There's the 3, and he sinks it from deep. Three-pointer good from B.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Passes to Lambert. Here is Livingston with 1 on the clock. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Bees checked in. Waiters. The Pacers also changing it up. Whiteside's checked in for Miles Plumlee. Nene comes in for Jarrell Arthur. And it's George in for C.J. Miles. On the court for Indiana, Whiteside is out there with Nene. Then there's Livingston. Then it's Paul George. And it's Young in at the two-guard position.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Livingston kicks to George. That doesn't go either for George.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's B. Bangs home the trifecta.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Shots good from Young.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
B, defended by Young. That drops. 67 points for Freak.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Defensively, they've played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
They set the pick. Young dishes to Nene. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Soft touch off the glass. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Here's B. The offensive rebound, but they recover it. Takes the 3, and he gets the bucket.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops.
Alexander's checked in for Nene. And Young kicks to Whiteside. Takes it from 10. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
No good from B. For Indiana, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Another steal. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Alexander passes to Whiteside. George, that's a two-pointer. The wide-open shot is on the money.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court. They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose.
Out of bounds, Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Waiters is checked in. The Pacers making a change here. Lambert the pass to Livingston. Ball's knocked loose.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year, and when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take the first game of the season series, and that's exactly what's taking place here tonight against the Pacers.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for B. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Livingston dishes to Arthur. Here is Livingston, down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Waiters. Here's B. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 5 to shoot. Livingston kicks to Arthur. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They won this game.
Well, guys, I'm here with
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can... And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a one.
This week on NBA 2K TV, we show you some behind-the-scenes bloopers. I don't know if we're allowed to do that. Update you on road to the finals. Vote on your most laughable plays of the season. And give you a chance to earn VC and 2K TV Interactive. Ready for some fun? Tune in now. This week on NBA 2K TV, we show you some behind-the-scenes bloopers. I don't know if we're allowed to do that. Update you on road to the finals. Vote on your most laughable plays of the season. And give you a chance to earn VC and 2K TV Interactive. Ready for some fun? Tune in now. This week on NBA 2K TV, we show you some behind-the-scenes bloopers. I don't know if we're allowed to do that. Update you on road to the finals. Vote on your most
next? Right here, I got next. Hey, I'm next. Hey, yo, let me get next. I'm in. I got next. Yo, let me get next. I got next game. I got next game. got next. Hey, yo, let me get next. Hey, yo, my man, I got next. Hey, yo, my man, I got next. I'm next. yo, right here. Let's go. I got next. Hey, yo, let me get next. Hey, yo, my man, I got next. I'm next. I got next game. Hey, I'm next.